welcome back to the loudest podcast in all of music, the MoshCast. I am now one of your full-time hosts. I am Hate Savior. I am the Hate Savior of Pro Wrestling True Prince, and the Throat-Slitting King, the Assassin, Josh Dinger, and we're about to get loud. Today we are reviewing Slipknot's We Are Not Your Kind album from 2019. As you all know, I'm a pretty big Slipknot fan. For those of you that don't know, I've been a Slipknot fan now for 4 years, so I'm really excited to review this album. But before we get into the album review, let's bring in everybody in. First up, I got my co-host here. He is also on the Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast as well, the Minecraft Kid, Jason Bailey. Welcome, man.
Thanks for the warm welcome. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the loudest podcast in all of music. Welcome to the MoshCast, where tonight we'll be talking about Slipknot. And we have someone here that's coming on for the first time, who's Josh is going to bring in next.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, his MoshCast debut. He is the Rainmaker on the Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast. He is also a member of the podcast and making his MoshCast debut, Lucas!
Yes.
Yes, appearance.
I have waited for this. I have definitely waited for this. Welcome, guys. I got my food here. I got my wings here. So you're going to see me eating some wings over here. So my mouth. So, let's get into the Slipknot because I really got into Slipknot like really this year. So hopefully this album can get me more into Slipknot. So let's go.
That's what the MoshCast is for. We're introducing people, whether they're on or off the podcast, into new music stuff.
Yes, so Maggots.
So Josh, if you have any backstory behind this album, go ahead.
Yes, yes, guys. So, like I said in the beginning, I am a Slipknot fan for 4 years. I first got into them, actually, by most of us know we're all wrestling fans here on this podcast, and I actually was listening to NXT, and the theme song for NXT still to this very day is All Out Life, which is a single by Slipknot themselves. It's a great single. I definitely recommend you guys check that out. I listened to the band, I listened to the song, and I'm like, who are these guys? I'm like, I'm going to check Slipknot out. So I listened. I heard they were coming out with this album that we're talking about on the MoshCast tonight. And I'm like, I'm actually going to give this a listen. So I went back into the nostalgia drawer and listened to a bunch of their older albums, like the very first one from the 90s until 2008, which was their last album before this one last year in 2019. I kind of got into them from just NXT's theme song, All Out Life, and I've been a fan ever since. So I'm going to introduce you guys to the Maggots franchise. That's Slipknot's fan base, the Maggots. So I'm happy to make you two Maggots tonight. So let's get this started. So before we head into this, the album has a little bit of too many intros. So if you hear like a little bit shorter songs, they're intros. So the first song.
So we will just get into the next song if the song is just an intro.
Yeah. So the first song is an intro. This is Insert Coin.
So it's pretty much unsated.
Yeah. But we're gonna skip the intros.
Yeah, so we will just have them playing back to back.
Yeah. So
All
the
right.
first song is the single from this album, Unsated.
Let's go.
Alrighty, guys, that was Unsataned by
Yep.
Slipknot.
Yeah, we had a little botch there. You had to mute your mic.
Yeah, sorry, I botched. My bad. First time, yeah. But I like this song. This was one of my favorite songs off the album when I first listened to it. Corey Taylor, he's one of my favorite members of the band. Because he's the lead singer, obviously he's the front man. He's great at everything. If Corey Taylor could do a rock album, Corey Taylor could do metal, Corey Taylor could do anything. So if you're saying, oh, Corey Taylor can't scream, Corey Taylor could scream. And I like the song. I like the guitar range. I like the creepy vibe to it as well. Like how it starts off with like kind of like a scary opera type thing, where they're just like pretending to be scary, ghosts or whatever. I like the spooky vibe to it. Yeah, it was good. Jason, what did you think of the song?
I think it was solid to kick off the album.
All right. And Lucas, what did you think?
I definitely love the chorus to it. Like, the chorus is awesome. Just like the vocals of Corey Taylor is just immaculate to me. Like, he is so good at what he does, and the drums, the guitar, and everything just to it, just fucking good. Like, this is no mainstream shit. Like, this is Slipknot. Slipknot is their own fucking breed. Like, this is what y'all gotta understand.
Yeah.
Like, this is not mainstream or nothing. So in my opinion, I listened to this song before. Like, I think there's a rumor that this supposed to be Bray Wyatt's theme song before, but it turns out they used Code Orange. But yeah, like, I loved it.
Yeah. Fun fact about you. So you mentioned Code Orange. Bray Wyatt actually wanted to use this song as his theme song for the Fiend character. The song he has now by Code Orange.
Someone's lagging?
For a theme song, and I was like, it fits.
You were lagging there for a minute. Okay.
Anyways, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so the next song is Birth of the Cruel. Here we go. Yes, that was Birth of the Cruel. I personally like this one a lot. I like the heavier guitar playing and the drums. If you guys don't know Slipknot's drummer Jay Weinberg, he's fucking amazing. He's one of the best drummers out there. No wonder why he won the best metal drummer award like 3 times already. So that's because I like his drumming style. It's a lot heavier. Sid Wilson, the Slipknot, one of the other members of Slipknot, he's the one that does the turntables and stuff like that. So I like that the turntable like solo in there too. Fun fact: Sid is also a rapper outside of Slipknot as well. So like you kind of feel like there's a little bit of every instrument in every one of their songs. Personally, it was a good one for me. It was another great song to kick off the album as well. Lucas, what'd you think?
I'm doing.
Okay.
So what I gotta say, I love the build up to it. Like I think the first minute they just build it up, like it started kind of funky a little bit, and then they just started going fucking metal with it, and that's what I like. Like the build up to it, that's like kind of like the build up and everything. Like for example, like the Benjo one, Disturb, like it has to build up to it, and then once it goes to like that little soothing voice, it goes all out metal and everything. So that's just kind of example of kind of that, and everything. And you know, whoever does the drums in that, I forgot the name of it, but he's fucking good. Like I just like how like he just like aggressively just hit the drums. Like it's just like girl, like not girl, but you know, a guy just smack a girl's ass. Like that's just how it is.
All right, Jason, what'd you think?
That was a pretty good song, and so far this album is killing it.
I'm glad you guys are liking it. So the next one's an intro. It's called Death Because of Death. Just a reminder, that was kind of the worst song. That is actually the worst song off this album. It really didn't mean much. So we could just, it's another intro. So, yeah.
So basically the next song is Nero Forte.
Yeah, Nero Forte is the next one. Here we go. All right. That was Nero Forte. Holy shit. I must have listened to this song. I must listen to this song pretty much like 3 times or 4 times. It's one of my favorite one of my other favorite songs off the album. There's a lot of songs that I like on this album that are which we get into at the end. But I like this song. Corey Taylor, he doesn't know, he kills it all the time, pretty much. I love the vocals, the drums, the percussion, like the drums and stuff like that. Yeah, Slipknot killed it on this one. This was a good one for me. Jason, how would you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
Is that really a question? Because I enjoyed this song a lot. Slipknot is a fucking banger.
Yes, you're right.
Lucas,
Lucas.
you're up next. Guest.
Okay. But I gotta say this. This is my favorite album right now. This is my favorite song on the album, in my opinion. This is like so good. Like the metal to it is awesome to it. The fucking drums to it, the guitar. It's just everything just to it. It's just awesome.
You're a metalhead.
I love it. Like I don't know why. I just think Slipknot's one of the best metal bands. Maybe not of all time. Not of all time right now, but definitely of this decade for sure.
Hell yeah.
Like I really think that this one might be the best one because it just brings into that metal vibe that I definitely love and everything. Like that's the one that I need. This is like you can go to a WWE entrance. Like, this can be your instrumental WWE theme song. Like that can be at too. So that's why I kind of like it. So that's why like this might be the best one on the album. So again, this one just slaps me. This one slaps me in the testicles.
Let us know if you want to see this come on more often. It seems like he is enjoying his time here.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Go ahead and play it, man.
All right. So the next one we got here is Critical Darling. Here we go. All right. That was Critical Darling. I like this one as just as much as Nero. I like when they started out so slow, and then all of a sudden it's like no fucks given. It's like heavy as hell. It was just great altogether. I really enjoyed this one too. Jason, what'd you think of this one?
Oh, wow. This, as usual, is my type of music that I fuck with.
That's what's up.
Metalheads, man.
Yeah. Lucas.
Definitely love this one. Not as good as the last one, but definitely gonna be up there. My maybe top 5, maybe we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's growing.
All right. The next song is A Liar's Funeral. When you have someone that lies in your life, just like the lyrics alone, like one of the lyrics is burn, burn, burn the liar. I feel like that is just something you should do to someone that lies in your life, but not physically. I'm not like giving advice to do that. I mean, the song basically is the song is basically saying a message that you can't trust liars. So Jason, what'd you think of this song?
Wow. I was rocking out to this one as usual. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
It was a good song.
Lucas, what'd you think?
I'm gonna have to give right now I'm gonna call this award the golden microphone to what was it? Devil's Wire, whatever the song was. Was it Devil's Wire? Oh, Wise Funeral. Wise Funeral. It was
Yeah.
Wise Funeral. That's definitely my golden microphone right now. That means the coolest song, the greatest song right now. Like this is definitely gonna be up there for sure. Like the build up to it. Like obviously Josh is talking about burning people. Obviously he's gonna get a fucking flamethrower and gonna burn him to death. That's what we gotta do, man.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's what you have to do. But yeah, let's get into the next one. So the next one is Red That was Red Flag. I like how in this song they started out with with a beat, kind of like that tone. The guitar is kind of like going on a slow note, and then it goes really fast, and then Corey Taylor starts singing really fast, and I thought this one was good. This song, I like the vocals, the guitar, the drums, the percussion. I liked everything about this song. The song was a banger. Jason, what'd you think?
Did has NXT used this theme song before?
I'm not too sure.
Some of the beats reminded me of a song from Slipknot that was used during a takeover, or for NXT.
NXT has used some of Slipknot songs. I don't remember for what show, but they've used a lot of their music for shows.
Well, either way, this song gave me an NXT vibe. That's all.
All right, I like that. Lucas.
I agree with Jason. They're giving the NXT kind of vibe and everything. You know, the theme song and everything. Like, I don't know why.
Pretty much the way it was made.
Exactly, and this is a proof that Corey Taylor fucking screams this shit. Like, he can just do that shit, man. Like, he can just pretty much do everything. Like, just put him up against anybody that can just try to scream like that. Like, just put him against anybody. Like, you can't beat Corey Taylor like that. He's just too good. Like, he's just too skilled to do this. Like, we don't even deserve him. Like, we don't even deserve him, to be honest. But we did. We got him, and we are blessed to have him.
Yeah. All right. The next song is What's Next? That sounds like a very suspicious title.
Wait, is Goba gonna come to the song or something? Is Goba gonna sing to the song now?
I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, this is What's Next. Alrighty, that was Spider. I enjoy this song. I always play this. Because if you don't know, Halloween is one of my favorite horror movie franchises, and if you don't know at the very beginning, if you kind of recognize that piano, you kind of feel like a John Carpenter type vibe at the very beginning. And fun fact, Corey Taylor is actually a fan of horror movies and stuff like that. So I like how he incorporates a lot of his favorite hobbies into the Slipknot songs and songs in general that he does. Spiders was a good one for me. It was okay. It wasn't really like my favorite, but it was good either way. Jason, what you think?
Honestly, that was pretty much a solid song for me. I wasn't into it that much, but it was still solid.
All right, Lucas.
First of all, I'm scared of spiders. First off, let me get that out of the way. I'm scared of spiders. Second off, I do not know why I couldn't it's solid and everything, but I couldn't get into it. To me, I get the Michael Myers type of vibe and everything. Him just the John Carpenter thing. I think it's the original one, not the 2018 one, which they're both equally pretty good to me and everything. But we're not gonna get the horror movies right now. But this might be my Dole song right now, my Dole Machete for writing the song right now. But I don't know. I was into it in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next song here is here we go. right, that was Orphan. This song was okay. I really didn't care for the really long intro to start it off. It was kind of me just sitting here like this the whole time. And if you're wondering why Jason was like, "Oh, play the song, play the song," I'm like, there's a long intro waiting to happen, but it's okay. I mean, the song wasn't real. The vocals were good, but I just didn't like the very long intro to begin it. It like just took up too much time. So it was still good either way though. Lucas, what'd you think?
This actually might be my dull machete for Lame song, actually. The long intro is longer than a TikTok thing that you can do for like 10 or 30 seconds or whatever. This is longer than the freaking Godfather movie or the It Chapter 2 movie. Like what? Come on. Like, come on, Slipknot. You know better than that. Like, you gotta bring the intensity in like that, man. Like, come on, man. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wasn't into it again. This is kind of going a little bit downhill, but it's still like holding up a little bit. It's pretty much balanced out a little bit, actually. But
yeah.
I wasn't into it.
Yeah. Jason, what'd you think?
Where do I even begin with this?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't really like this song. The long intro got me confused. It makes me think that you're not even playing it.
Yeah, because it was like
this
very
must
quiet.
This must be my worst one. And what's it called again? I completely forgot.
Yeah.
This song got to me.
It was called Orphan.
Could be better.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just
so
wait.
they can't. So
Go
why is
ahead.
it called Orphan? Why is it called Orphan? So they can't find a home or something?
I have no idea. I mean,
This
it's a
song
good
got me
title,
confused.
but yeah. Just wait for the next song. This song's gonna be long. It's like 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Hope it's good.
Alright. Yeah, so this is gonna be the next one. It's very long. It's 6 minutes and 48 seconds, like I said. Yeah, My Pain. Oh gosh, that was
Well,
my
let me go.
pain. You could go first. I know you have a
What
lot
the
to say.
fuck was that? What the fuck was it?
To be honest,
Okay.
as much as I hate to say this album's going downhill to me. Starting with the last song. This song was also not good.
Yeah.
Like, with Slipknot, I also don't understand the quiet intros.
Yeah,
It confuses the hell out of me.
Right.
It makes me think, like I said, that you're not even playing the song.
Right. It feels like I'm not even playing anything.
It takes me to that wrong way. Honestly, I apologize, but seriously, this could be better.
I could go on this one. I was just like sitting here like, what in the actual fuck is this? I'm like, this is not a fucking horror movie, okay? And like, it was like Corey Taylor basically singing softly like it's a horror lullaby, where nearly in seconds someone's gonna come in your sleep and just go ping with a knife. And I'm like, I thought this was a metal album, not a mix of you mixing metal or rock with horror songs. I kind of like the scary vibe to it, but it was long and boring. This is probably like my least favorite. I did not like this at all. Lucas.
Okay, only thing I said, this is the equivalent to Tommaso Ciampa's old theme song, but this is straight up silence in there. Like what the hell? Like what
I know.
in actual hell is it? This is, I don't know what the song even is called like anymore. Like this might be, I might call this the Weymouth song. Like this might be my Dole song. Like there's no gold microphone from this one. You just get the rusty microphone. That's what I'm saying. The rusty microphone goes to absolutely this song. Like it was long, it was boring. Like, what in actual hell? You know, this is more disappointing than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Right. I think it's the longest outro that they had on just one song. That's what I think it is. You guys ready for the next one?
Hopefully it's better.
Hopefully.
Next one is Not Long for This World. And just a reminder, this song is long as well, unfortunately. This one is actually 6 minutes and 35 seconds long. Hopefully it's not boring. I'm gonna test this one out for a quiet intro. that was not long for this world. That was a major step up from the last song. I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the vocals. Thank God it did not have a boring, quiet intro to start it off. But yeah, Not Long for This World was a major step up from the last one. So Jason, what'd you think?
Thank God there was no quiet intros. Thank freaking God. Oh my God. This was a step up. Actually, this was way better than the last two.
Yeah.
Phew. Thank God.
And look, and
Right.
Lucas.
I got to agree. Thank God it's the what do you say? Thank God it's not the last two. Spiders and the other intro is just honestly not great to me.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's a good step up to it. Like so far the take right now for golden song right now, the gold microphone and everything is definitely Gloria's Funeral. Definitely one of my favorites right now so far. Untamed is up there too, but it's so common to me because it's so rumored and everything, like the Play by Scream song and everything. But this song's not bad at all. Like it's a little step up. Like so far it was going down, but now it's going back up a little bit. It's like it's basically like your bone or somebody. It goes up sometimes, it goes down.
Yeah. All right, we have our last and final song. Solway Birth. Just a disclaimer, so you guys are not saying, "Oh, play the song, play the song." This one has a little bit of a quiet out intro, but it gets better. It gets better later on. That's all I'm saying.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just making a disclaimer.
Fair
Here
enough.
we go. Solway Birth, our last and final song on this album. All right. That was the last song on the album, Solway Birth. Holy shit. The last two were better than the two before that. I enjoy this song a lot. This is a song kind of like when you do cardio at the gym, or kind of like when you do some workout at the gym. But I enjoy this song a lot. It gets you going. You headbang to no end. This song makes you headbang a lot. It's a song that gets you going. The adrenaline. I love the adrenaline on this one. They had a lot of energy, and they killed it on the last one. So I really enjoyed it. Jason, what do you got to say?
This was a good way to end off the album. The quiet intro was not that long anyways. Yeah. So that was fair enough.
Yeah. And Lucas.
What a song that was. This one slaps harder than my mom slaps me in the face. This one definitely goes up there as one of my favorite songs. But Loudest Funeral definitely takes the cake for Gold Microphone. Latest song, there's a couple options, but it's a one with the Michael Myers type of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Like Spiders, like yeah.
Well, yeah, I really like Spiders, and there's some other ones as well. They get the cake as well. Three or two didn't get the cake for the latest on the rest of the microphone and everything. But this one is gonna be up there with Gold Microphone to me, even though Wires takes the cake for me. But this one definitely was great. Like this one was awesome. Like I love it.
All right. So now, before we get into the outros, we're gonna rate the album and explain our favorite songs. I'm gonna start it off. Ooh, this is kind of tricky. Despite some of the songs that had intros in it, kind of like as a beginning or something, those are okay. They don't really mean anything. They're just beginnings to another song. The next one, for me, I have to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I wouldn't say it was the greatest. I wouldn't say it's one of their best It is one of their good albums, not their best. But I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Despite the fact that they had some songs with long intros and quiet ones, it still was good either way. So, Jason, what's your and my favorite song? Definitely that is Nero Forte. That's a good one. Jason, how would you rate this album, and what's your favorite song off of it?
Favorite song, Untitled. Rating, due to the quiet intros, those long ones, those two songs, give this an
8. 8? What was your favorite song?
Untitled. I said it already.
Okay. Untitled, good choice. Lucas, what's your rating, and what is your favorite song off the album?
Okay, this is a little tricky because this is just like very complicated to me. Because you got many good songs, you got some couple ones you just like, what the hell are you doing? But I'm gonna give this one 8.5 out of 10. Like this one's definitely not bad at all. Like just skip those two songs with Spiders and just those two songs and you're good. That's all I really gotta say about it. My favorite song definitely goes to Loudest Funeral to me. That one was the best one I think for me because it's a metal thing. It's just that vibe just like get you going and everything. I don't know why. I just love it. Like Unsatan's up there too, but I feel like that's a little too common to me. And definitely the last one as well. Last one is definitely up there too. But I think for me though, the one that takes the golden microphone of me, what I'm gonna call it, that definitely goes to a Wire Funeral for me.
Yeah, totally. I have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, but the one that took the golden microphone for me was Nero Forte. Second was Unsataned. Third would have to be Solway Birth. Those were the three that took the cake. But overall, this album wasn't bad. Anyways, it's time for outros. So, thank you guys for watching the Loudest Podcast in all of music, the one and only MoshCast. We hope you guys enjoyed as we reviewed We Are Not Your Kind by Slipknot. I apologize for the botches. I know it was kind of like a botchamania a little bit, but hey, guess what? we got through this, and we listened to the album, we got through this. So that's all that matters. So follow all these amazing people that were on this episode on their socials. Be sure to subscribe to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast to check us out for some wrestling episodes and stuff. You guys can follow the MoshCast on social media as well to stay tuned for all episodes.
Please do.
Tell us in the Yeah.
Please do what he
And
said.
if you guys,
please.
Yeah. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family.
Share this with complete strangers.
Yeah, share this with anybody. Tell them about the MoshCast.
Share with anybody in the world.
Share
it with the entire country.
Share it to the strippers.
Yeah. Share it to the strippers, the dancers, anything.
Share it to
anybody you know.
Grow this podcast, please.
Yeah, we want this podcast to grow just like Crash and Burn has. And we want more people to get introduced to metal and rock, two of the best genres in music. So follow everybody on their socials. Follow the MoshCast on their socials. For all episodes. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow for the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast as we drop an episode tomorrow. Stay tuned. What's tomorrow's episode?
It's an AEW episode.
It's AEW, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, so stay tuned for Crash and Burn tomorrow if you guys are subscribed. And yeah, and this is the Assassin signing off. I'm going to pass it over to Jason. Take it away.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Loudest Podcast in all music, the best music podcast out there, the MoshCast. As we reviewed Slipknot, We Are Not Your Kind. Follow everybody, subscribe to Crash and Burn, and please subscribe to this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Follow the podcast, follow Crash and Burn, follow the entire Crash and Burn crew and the MoshCast crew. List will be down below. And we look forward to growing this podcast some more. And our first timer in here. End it off.
Yeah. Yes, I will end it off completely. Thank you guys for having me on the MoshCast. This is definitely one of the great experiences. I will be on here definitely more if I wanted to be. But stay tuned for more suggestions that I gave to Jason as well. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully there's some ones that you guys suggested, like Power Up and all these type of things. We'll definitely get to those here soon. And thank you for having me. Follow me on Instagram. We get _Rainmaker, so you can still follow what I'm doing and just follow what I'm doing and just text me when you need something. Just no fucking news. That's all I gotta say. No fucking news, or else I will whoop your ass. So yeah. Peace out.
All right. Thanks for the support and
Mosher.
keep on moshing.
Moshers. Keep on moshing, Moshers. We'll see you next time.